So in this video, we're gonna make a quick paper clamp. You know, those fun little things that, you know, stronger than a paper clip to clamp. First things first, you're gonna wanna drop in a cube on the scene. Go ahead and split that cube in half. After that, delete half of it and mirror that bad boy. Start to give it a little shaping, you know, adding additional loops. Go into your profile view so that you can extrude the edge and make the little loop down at the bottom that'll hold the clamp and allow it to pivot. Continue to shape that, and then we want to slice through this loop section that we've created, and I'm using the Bisect tool for that, and it's just going to slice the polygons that are selected. And then in orthographic side view, moving things into position, add a Solidify modifier, give it a thickness, and depending on the size of your model, if it's real world scale, it's going to be a thickness of 0.001. Now I'm just going to grab some of these edges and round them out with the bevel tool, Command B. And then now they're a little wide, so just going back into orthographic mode, selecting those points. And again, if you're in like a transparent mode, that'll allow you to select through the model. So that's what I did until I got something that, you know, we're just eyeballing it here. This is a tiny little detail in the overall scene, you know, should at least look good to the eye. Then I'm adding in some additional edges just to help round that clamp part where it comes together. And now to shape the upper part of the clamp. And again, we're selecting multiple edges, and with Command B, beveling that out. And if you don't know, you can use the scroll button to add more or less subdivisions in your beveling. So now at this point, went ahead and added a Bezier curve with Shift A. Just scaling that down in orthographic mode, trying to get it heading in the right direction. And then to extend it, you know, I hit E, which will add another section. But so continuing to create the shape, and then once I have it, go ahead and go into the side panel menu for the curve. You can see it's that little green squiggly, and then playing with the thickness, the depth of the bevel on that. So it's essentially adding geometry to the curve, which is really nice that it's all built in to the curve tool. And then that way I can see what's going on a little better. Go ahead and eyeball the other half and mess with the Bezier curves until I get it where I want it. And then just went ahead and converted the curve to a mesh. And I'm just deleting some of this extra stuff that I don't want. Selecting these faces, go ahead and hit X and then F to delete the faces. And then just so it's, you know, just so the symmetry is correct, I'm going to go ahead and delete half of this metal bar here and mirror it over on the Y-axis. And then I'm just joining the two edges together with bridge. And then because it's mirrored, you can see the normals get kind of messed up. Use the search menu, recalculate outside normals with all of those selected. So I just hold down Command and click on the edge to select the entire edge, hit F, that creates a face. It's an n-gon, but it doesn't really matter. Go into orthographic side view again and rotate, you know, the metal bar. And so to get it to rotate in the right place, I'm positioning the cursor by holding down Shift and right click, and then up at the top menu, just make sure you've got it set to work around the cursor. And then again, I'm just going to go ahead and mirror it, this time on the X-axis. So I've got it in my scene. Go ahead and go into render preview mode in the viewfinder, and I'm in the shading tab so that I can drop some materials on this bad boy. I'm creating the chrome here, just bring the roughness way down, crank up the metallic, and then find like a nice light gray color. And then for the body, it's currently like a gray metal, which works, but let's make it a little more traditional and change that to black. Ta-da, there you go, a paper clamp.